Welcome guys! In this video, we will be taking a closer look at the UZI, a submachine gun, which is very popular SMG in this game. And I will tell you the benefits of using this weapon, and also everything else that I know and learned from my experience. So when and why should you use this weapon, and most importantly how to properly use the micro UZI. The UZI has a ton of benefits, and currently it's the god tier weapon for close range in my opinion. Not because it is capable of shooting 24 bullets in just a second, but surprisingly it has very low amount of recoil, which is why I consider this as a god tier weapon. It is a weapon that you will easily find in all the available maps. You use this weapon because of its hip fire accuracy, and it may have low damage, but it can shoot twice as many bullets as compared to other weapons in the same time. And here is the damage chart. Pause the screen and take a closer look by yourself. Once again the damage is low, but it can shoot twice faster than most of the weapons while having very low recoil. Now let's talk about hip fire performance about UZI. If you don't know what hip fire is, it's basically shooting without opening the scope. And when we compare the hip fire performance among all the SMGs, you can clearly see that UZI has the low amount of recoil in any SMG and also less bullet spread, which means UZI gives you the best accuracy when you hip fire, making the UZI the most accurate weapon while hip firing. So you use this weapon to take advantage of its hip fire accuracy and also its rate of fire, which is the fastest in any fully automatic gun. By the way, UZI's performance still remains the same while aiming down sight, or basically zoomed in with a scope or iron sight. If you take an UZI with you, you can easily dominate the assault rifles in close range because SMGs are specifically designed for this reason, and their main purpose is to outperform the assault rifles when going head-to-head in close quarter fights. There are a lot of benefits of using a submachine gun, but the main ones are better hip fire accuracy, faster ADS speed, and it gives you faster movement speed, giving you ability to dodge the bullets, which I will explain you later in the video. And the UZI is a 9mm ammunition, something that is extremely easy to find, making the ammo availability very high. It is also a low-weight ammunition that is only half the weight of the 7.62, meaning that you will have more inventory space for other things, such as healings, grenades, smokes and other utilities. And the next thing we are going to talk about the optimal attachments you can put on micro UZI, starting with the muzzle attachments. If you're a FPP player, then you should consider not using a compensator because it doesn't eliminate the muzzle flash, which is going to block half of your view while firing at your enemy. So you should either use a flash hider or a suppressor. Those will eliminate the muzzle flash if you're a first-person player. If you're not a first-person player, then compensator is your best muzzle attachment. It gives you the most recoil reduction by around 10 to 15%, and following up by flash hider 5 to 10% recoil reduction. And the suppressor doesn't reduce any recoil, but its main purpose is to reduce the weapon noise to give you the satisfying suppressed weapon sound. And the red dot will be a great scope attachment. By the way, the tactical stock reduces the bullet spread and also the recoil. And the last and very important thing is an extended mag or extended mag quick draw, because 25 bullets is definitely not going to be enough for you, so you need the extra 10 bullets to save you sometimes. Sometimes it might not be enough, so you need to have a secondary weapon, so you can quickly switch between weapons when you run out of ammo instead of reloading. Talking about the reloadings, here are the reloading speed or duration time. Tactical reloading means when there is one or more bullets left in the magazine, then it's called tactical reloading, and it helps the weapon to reload faster. When there is 0 bullets left in the magazine, then it's called as full reloading. Takes more time to reload than tactical reloading, so you should always try to leave at least 1 bullet in the magazine in order to quickly reload, and this trick will definitely help you in some situations. And this method will work in any weapon. I recommend to use an M416 with an UZI, so it will become a great combo. UZI will take care about the close quarter fights, and M4 will handle the mid to long range. Anyway, there are some disadvantages of using a micro UZI. The first one is your aim. You know, it has very high rate of fire. It can shoot almost 23 to 24 bullets in just a second, so if you misplace your crosshair for a second, then you're going to miss many of the shots and put yourself in more vulnerable position. So you should either improve your aim or choose any other SMGs. And the second one is, just like other SMGs, it is limited to only close quarter fights. The power of the weapon lies within 50 to 70 meters. And sometimes you just have to let vehicles pass unless they drive very close to you. So the final conclusion is that you use this weapon to dominate in close range fights. Just remember, always use the hip fire because no other weapon is capable of what UZI can with hip fire. Use the hip fire if your target is within 40 meters, or you should aim down sight or consider switching to your secondary weapon.
I'm a rebel. Big titty, got bitch, I got several. Bitch, I fuck with devils.